Today we're gonna do a little cleaning on the mower. It rained again this morning, and I cut it and cut a good part of the yard, maybe a quarter of an acre. So I want to see under the deck. It was real wet this morning, and it's kind of overcast today, so it didn't dry up very much. But we'll do a little cleaning on it and see what it looks like. Hold on. All right, we're gonna go ahead and raise the deck here. And again, I looked at it yesterday, and I've been cutting for a couple days with it, and it wasn't this bad. So this morning I cut a little lower, and again I cut literally while it was still raining out, so it was drizzling, but it started getting some buildup. But I don't think this is any worse than a regular lawnmower, and it's still cutting fine. So I'll go ahead and wash it out and see what it looks like. I figured I add in a photo here of the Loomba after it cut after a rain. So this is very common underneath it. So every couple weeks, especially if it rained and went out to cut, it becomes unfunctional and you have to clean it. So it's common. Now the nice thing about the Lymow is the deck raises, so I don't have to flip it over on its back and try to get all of that grass out while it's laying on its back. This actually all falls right to the ground, so much easier to clean. So in the previous videos, I talked a little bit about mulching, and the Lymow mower has actually two side chutes that have covers on them right now. So what I'm going to do is show how those are come off, and then kind of do some testing, see how it does. My understanding is still going to mulch, even with the side shoots. It's still going to pull it up and actually run the grass in the blades a little bit and cut it up a little finer before it shoots it out. Uh, the way always understood mulching, though, is if you didn't have any side shoots, it's definitely going to come up into the area under the deck and get cut multiple times, and then lay it right back down on the grass. So they're saying it mulches both ways. I think one way would actually be more of a mulching effect, but we'll go ahead and test it out. I'll take a video of it actually removing the side shoots. Hold on. All right, we'll do the other side. All right, that's it. Let's go have some fun. So taking off here and going next door to do the property next to me. I'll be talking about it in a second, but I'm going to be doing basically leaving the RTK at my house here and seeing I got the Lymow in the back of my side by side, and I'm going to set it up without doing anything to RTK and see how well it handles this. I'll talk about it in a minute. Obviously, I got a couple of robotic lawnmowers working here. A lot of clumps of grass in there and out there you can see. It's doing a really bad job. It doesn't do any mulching at all, which when it cuts anything tall after rain, of course, it's catching up and just laying grass and thatch on top of the grass. But I'll cut to it here in a second, and you can watch me running my experiment here. All right, test two here. I'm over at my the house next door to me here, which runs two Loombas. I'll show in a previous video, you'll see. But I want to do a little test. I'm on the other side of that tree line over there. We'll say 150 yards
or so. So let's say 450 feet, maybe 500 feet. And I'm not moving RTK. So we're going to see what happens here. I'm going to set up a little area in the backyard, fenced in area, which should be challenging. It is for the Loomba. Sometimes it gets hooked up on the fence if you get too close. So, but we'll go ahead and do some testing. I'll set it up, see if the RTK runs that far with it. All right, so I did a riding edge this time with Smart on the camera systems. It is riding the edge a lot better. I want to see how it does on a 90-degree turn here. If I programmed it, I actually hit the fence. So that actually is about how I programmed it. I hit the fence there. Yeah, and again, I have this programmed, the stripe wise, to be parallel with the house. So who knows how I programmed it. That looks about 2 feet per second. And by the way, this is zoysia grass we're on here. At my house, I have Bermuda, the short grass, and in the field is fescue. And I have it on the lowest cut right now, which is 1.2 inches.
Another thing I want to point out in the video here, I'll freeze it, is you can see where the Lumba's been cutting, and it just cut probably 2-3 days before this, and it just leaves a lot of clumps without the mulching effect. So a much better cut here.
Okay, a couple things to sum up the video. Some of the highlights I'm liking about it. Wife's laughing at me as I videotape myself. The cutting. The cutting's been a lot better than any other robotic lawnmower I've used. So it's using real blades versus the razor blades that you see on most of the other robots out there. Front deck, I like that a lot. It floats. So for bumps, it handles that very well. It's back there somewhere, by the way. Speed, much faster. I would say it can almost goes twice as fast as the competition. And then the battery's been really good. So, I'm doing almost 15,000 square feet on charge, which is really good. So I think it can handle definitely, a couple acres a day if you wanted to charge it 4 or 5 times. Now, a couple things. Noise. A lot of comments about the noise. I don't know if people are just messing with me on the comments. So, but it is not loud. It's I can't hear it from here. I'm about 75 feet from it, so I don't think it's loud at all. And maybe it's the way my camera. I'm using an iPhone to video this, so maybe it's adjusting the audio and it sounds worse on the video. So I apologize. I don't have any professional video equipment at all. I'm doing this all off my iPhone. Um, let's see. Last thing. So Lymow has not paid me for this, but they did give me a link to buy off Kickstarter, and I've had that for 2 weeks now. And I didn't want to put that in, ask you guys to use that until I did some testing on it and feel comfortable suggesting this product for you. And I think the last couple updates they did, I could tell all the issues that we are seeing are software related. And again, there have been errors and issues. But I think I've made a list once I got it. Out of 12 items, they fixed 6 already. And I think they know about these issues too, and they have been working on them. So it's not just me. So I'm going to recommend it. I'll put the link down here. If you're interested in buying it, please use the link. It gives me a little bit of commission, helps me out, and I can keep doing some videos for you guys. So that's it. I'll probably be doing some more testing in the next couple days. So I'll do some more videos and probably post something in 5 or 6 days. So appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and wait for the next video. Thanks.